Let's talk about something that's already happening, whether we like it or not. Your clients are using AI. They're taking listing links, contracts, HOA documents, and they're feeding all of it into ChatGPT or whatever AI tool they're using. And the thing is, you have no idea what they're asking. You don't know what prompts they're using. You don't know what context you're giving it. You don't know what laws or rules it's pulling from. And you definitely can't control the answers they're getting back. That creates a real problem. Because even if you're doing everything right as an agent, your client might be getting incomplete, generic, or flat out wrong information from AI. Not because it's bad, but because it doesn't understand your market, your state of rules, or how you actually do business. And fighting that trend doesn't work. Telling clients don't use AI isn't realistic. They're already using it. They're already double checking advice. They're already asking questions late at night when you're not available. So instead of fighting that behavior, the smarter move is to collaborate with it. What if instead of your client using random AI tools on their own, you gave them a controlled AI experience? An AI system that only has access to the information that actually matters for their transaction. An AI that understands the listing, the HOA rules, the property standards, and the documents you've reviewed. An AI that works alongside you, not around you. That's the idea behind what I'm about to show you. Number one, I took a listing that they were interested in just off of Zillow, so it's fully recognizable when they get into the board. A sticky note at the top that has the address and a little bit about the information of the home. And then down below, I've put in their HOA bylaws, the property standards, the Zillow listing download, and the CCNRs. And what I'm going to do with these documents is take them, right click, group elements, and then I'm going to connect it to this chat over here. Now I'm going to ask you the question, why would you absolutely not live here? I want specifics because of the vulnerability that the HOA or the CCNRs pass on to the consumer. And there's quite a bit. So this is a great question to ask because it tells us, hey, there's a lot of liability here because there's a lot that's agreed to in the HOA documents. So they can get a good idea of exactly what they're going to be getting into in case they do end up wanting to purchase this house. Now, this chat, you can move everything around as the owner of the board, okay? So all of this stuff you can move around, organize, make it look pretty. You can add your sticky notes. And then you can also expand the actual chat so you're only viewing this. So if you want to connect a persona to this board that was a skeptic about living in a home with an HOA, you can type something in like this. You're an HOA skeptic with true concerns about living in a home with an HOA. And I'm just going to create that persona. What Who's does in the back end is it takes that prompt and it runs it through AI. So AI is actually developing a very strong prompt for this persona for me, but all I have to do is type in a quick sentence. And when this is done, I add it to my box and the information is transferred to this connector to the chat. So now there's a skeptic and I can label this and inform my client that, hey, if you're going to ask questions, you can get a good analysis from a HOA skeptic. And I can do the same thing with another persona that is, you're an HOA enthusiast. Why do you love living in a home with an HOA? Okay, so now we have our full board set up. So they have all the information that they need here. And what I'm going to do is click the share button and I'll share it with just a demo email here. And I'll show you what that looks like. So when it comes to an email, it says, hey, you've been invited to this board. Here's a link, and then here's your password to get into it. So if you click on go to board, it will populate with this, welcome, this is a private board. Please enter your passcode so this stays secure to just your client, and I can join board. Now what you're seeing on the right side is the guest, and what you're seeing on the left side is my board as the admin. So as the guest, I can't move any of this stuff around. All of this stuff is locked in place. But I can chat with this chat box. So if I expand it as the client, I can ask, what are some good things about living in a home with an HOA? And who's just going to respond? And it's not going to be just generic information about any HOA. It's this one specifically, okay? And that's important because now you're dictating what information they're getting, what AI knows, and how it should respond. And we see all of this in real time on our admin board where we created this. Now there's a few other examples that you can apply this same tactic to. Let's say you're under contract and you want the inspection, the appraisal, all of the dates, the earnest money. You can take all of those files, put it into the same board for this listing and say, hey, go revisit that board. If you have any questions, all of the information that you need is there. And if you need to expand anything further, let me know and I'm here to help. So this becomes your AI partner. You can collaborate with it. You can help your client understand things better through it. You can develop a stronger relationship with your client with this kind of transparency, all done with an AI board inside of Whozy. And if this video helped you, please like and subscribe, and I'm happy to make more tutorials on anything that you guys ask.